They say life is a series of chapters, but in my experience, it's like a sprawling, unpredictable garden. You plant seeds, you water them, you prune the dead branches, and sometimes, despite your best efforts, the frost comes, and you have to start all over again. My name is Arthur. To the world, I'm just another businessman. But that title feels heavy now. My journey didn't begin in a corner office with a view of the skyline. It began in the trenches of a small, cramped office at Resort Enna. You learn to hustle before sunrise. I spent 10 years in the sales department there. I learned the rhythm of a no and the hunger for a yes. It was the absolute necessity of building relationships. By the time I left, I thought I had mastered the game. I had the confidence of a man who had climbed the mountain. So, I took everything I had and I started my own venture. I had the vision. I had the passion. I thought I was invincible. I thought I had the perfect safety net. The first 2 years were a dream. Contracts were signed, profits were up. We were changing the industry. But success breeds complacency. I started taking shortcuts. I ignored the subtle shifts in the market. I made some critical errors in judgment. Expansion was too fast. Cash flow tightened. The net wasn't as strong as I thought. Then came the phone call that changed everything. The bank pulled the line. It happened so fast it took my breath away. I lost it all. The business, the savings, the momentum. It evaporated under the weight of those mistakes. For a while, I just felt empty. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, watching your life's work turn to dust. The silence was the loudest part. No phones ringing, no emails, just me, alone with the wreckage of my ambition. For months, I couldn't even open this notebook. It felt like a diary of failure. I had to learn how to breathe again. It's a humbling thing to watch everything you built just dissolve. I felt like an imposter in my own life. But rock bottom has a funny way of teaching you what solid ground actually feels like. I had to strip everything away. I had been so focused on the peak, I forgot to appreciate the climb. I realized my story wasn't unique. Everyone walks a different path, but we all step on the same stones. I started looking up instead of just forward. I started paying attention to the ground, the fundamentals, what really makes things grow. It's not ambition, it's resilience. I realized that failure wasn't the end of my story, it was just the soil I needed to grow something more authentic. Something real. This notebook isn't a record of deals anymore. It's a library of lessons. Not just mine, but everyone's. That is why I'm here. I'm done playing the game. I'm ready to understand the players, the real stories of success and failure. I'm putting away the suit and tie to pick up this notebook. I'm searching for the truth in every walk of life. From the artists in the city to the teachers in the countryside, I want to hear about the soil they tilled. I'm creating a space where we talk about the highlights, yes, but mostly about the moments that tested us. I want to hear about the failures that tasted like ash, and the successes that tasted like hard-won victory. Success isn't just the blooming flower. It's the strength of the roots you built when no one was watching. Success isn't just the blooming flower. It's the strength of the roots you built when no one was watching. Failure is just the fertilizer for the next thing. It is the most essential part of the process. So join me. We're going to sit on this bench, or in a factory, or a high-rise office, to get to the truth. No scripts, no pretense, just life, exactly as it's lived. Let's find out what it really takes to grow. Subscribe and stay tuned. The next season of Stories is about to begin, and I hope you're part of it. Who should I talk to first? Leave a comment below with the walk of life you want to explore next.
Every story deserves to be heard. Every experience has a lesson waiting to be found.
I'm Arthur. And this is where we begin our journey together, one conversation at a time. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to keep growing, no matter the season. The Garden of Lessons.